about 6:45, Evan and I got in for daylight, so no footage. And man, it's just quiet. Crows are talking a little, but 100% humidity on the weather thing, and very wet. Not good conditions for toms to talk much, but we're gonna ease out of here, get to a power line where we can see it quite a ways, and a high point where we can listen and see if we can't get on one. Can hunt to about 1 in Missouri. Can hunt to 1 in Missouri, so we're off and running. There he is. Here he comes, Grant. He's behind some brush. You can't see him. Yeah, you can get your gun. There's 2. That was a circus. That was a circus of circuses. Been another fun morning here at the Proving Grounds 2. Evan and I, this is Evan's first time filming at the Proving Grounds 2. Evan's our field manager, does a great job, great trapper, just learning the camera. Evan and I started out this morning half mile that way, so to speak. By big field, you hear us talk about Tombstone. And Evan said he heard one gobble. I don't hear that great anymore. You see, I wear these, to protect my hearing. If you're like me and you grew up shooting a lot, then please wear hearing protection. But anyway, because you don't want to end up like me. So said he heard one, I didn't hear it, and we just never saw anything. Finally got up after stayed there almost an hour, saw a hen on the way out, thought, well, we'll come over here to this side, and just easing down a logging road, don't have footage of all this, and saw a fan, it was real foggy this morning, saw a fan up ahead of us. Fortunately, it didn't see us. We just hugged the timber, snuck back here to this big tree. We've been here for an hour or so, and the toms were up there. We got footage of them, and they were strutting and turning with the hen. Weren't gobbling a lot. I started cutting harder. They'd respond to us a little bit. Finally, this has been a long drawn out thing. They worked down to us a little bit. went off in the timber. We kind of shifted around, did some more calling. Both those calling, Evan using the diaphragm, I'm on the glass, just working it all out. And the doggone hen started coming up the road, scratching in the leaves on the side of the road, just feeding. Probably the same hen from this morning, but I don't know because we'd lost contact with her. And she gets over here and starts calling a little bit in timber. So we're calling back and forth to her, and she's calling more and more. Hear those old gobblers. And then I thought I heard it spit. Evan definitely heard it spit, and I could hear him in the leaves for sure. I can hear that tone better than I can the drumming and spitting. And we're fussing around trying to change batteries in the camera, doing stuff. And I look up and there's 2 fans out here about 40 yards in front of us or so. And so we get around, get everything up just barely. This is not beautiful cinematography. This is getting a turkey on the ground. We burned this there this spring, so it's beautiful turkey habitat right now, stunning. And they're out there in that little hide-hill food plot going that green cover blend and strutting, looking around. And got the Winchester up under. I'm carrying my 20 gauge little pump SX, man. These little light 20 gauges, I love them for hunting the mountains, man. They don't weigh much, and they put that turkey down. I haven't walked it off yet, but I'm gonna say it's right at 40. I thought 35, 40, somewhere in there, somewhere like that. And I could see the full fan, so I knew to pull the trigger. I knew it with Jake. Let's go see what we got. I saw 2 full fans, and one of them went down, so we're gonna go see what we got. I don't even know which one. There's one in here with a paintbrush, and then a bunch of standards, and we'll go up here and see what we got. Oh yeah, big old beefy hooks on this rascal. Look at this boy. Oh man, for the Ozarks, that is a absolute trophy, folks. I'm laying this down here in the food plot. Absolute trophy. I mean, because it's rocky everywhere. We've showed us where they chip off, they wear off. You don't get one this long in the Ozarks. Oh yeah. Look at those. For the Ozarks, way over an inch, probably 1.25 inches. That is a man. Woo! He had beard rots. People commonly call this beard rots. Not really rot. No, it didn't burn off in the fire. We didn't lost live fire. So it might actually, but look at this. The beard's maybe 1.5 inches long, and massive hooks. Look at that rascal. Massive hooks. Massive hooks. I'm thrilled with this old Tom. He's an old bird. You can kind of estimate their age by spur length, 3, 4, which is old for a turkey. Been sliding around coyotes, we got bears, we got bobcats, sliding around a long time out here. Big old hook, and look at this. Missing a toenail. Look at that. What a warrior. Just ending up here as I sit back and reflect on this hunt and moving all around. And a new camera guy, Evan, sharing that experience with him. And I actually was looking at some of the native species coming up where we burned. It's a complete morning for me. For the conditions and the experience, this was a great hunt. And you know, life doesn't go smooth all the time. You have rainy days, whether it's turkey hunting or in life or business or relationships or whatever. And that's why it's important to really bear down, not only scouting turkeys, but seek the Creator, seek His will, study His Word, and apply it to your life. Thanks for watching Growing Deer.